Hello there and welcome to our special presentation on the Business Today Lloyd Pro-Am of Champions 2015. Over the next half an hour, we'll take a closer look at the grand finale of this year's edition, which saw some of India's top golfing CEOs tee off and compete in a battle for supremacy at the ITC Classic Golf and Country Club. Let's start the show with all the action from day one. As the temperatures took a fall in Manesar, a cold, bracing breeze along with dense fog greeted the corporate honchos and some of Asia's leading lady professional golfers at the Classic Golf and Country Club as the grand finale of the 19th edition of the Business Today Lloyd Pro-Am of Champions got off to a foggy start. The makeup of the field was as varied as the course. Senior executives, entrepreneurs and venture capitalists mingled with sports experts and businessmen a little distance away from New Delhi as they waited for play to begin over breakfast. A total of 72 business leaders and 20 pros, 10 Indian and 10 international, took to the course with team and individual prizes up for grabs.
We were sure that it will clear up by 8:30. This time of the year there is going to be no fog, so just a little bit of passing weather. And at quarter past 8:30 it was fine. I mean, a good game. The weather was very nice. There was a nice breeze and it was good.
It was complete blanket of white. It's unprecedented to have that kind of fog on March 7th. And the temperature dropped to about 10 degrees by the time I touched the course. So not worried, but I was like quite amazed that how is that when I left home, which is not very far in Gurgaon, the temperatures dropped. It's a completely different weather. Looked like a tough day for golf. But thank God, it cleared out in time, maybe a little delay, but we had a great day for golf.
It was, I think that's what makes the game of golf interesting. So we all came in at around 7 o'clock and suddenly while entering the course, that last 2 kilometers we had dense fog. But I think the game started, I think there was just a half an hour delay, and that's what really makes the game interesting. The conditions were perfect today. A little sunny, lovely wind, and I think you couldn't have asked for a better day.
Despite the early morning chill, the sprawling Jack Nicklaus Signature Classic Golf Course offered a pleasant weekend getaway for the corporate honchos, away from bottom-line pressures and boardroom battles, and the comfort was visible on their faces as they happily posed for the customary group photograph, along with the lady professionals after the fog subsided and made their way to their respective holes in the lead-up to the shotgun start. With the sun out, the grand finale finally teed off with a full house of participants. A Saturday scheduling meant the only thing missing were dropouts. The tournament was played on the stableford format and 75% of the original handicap of the amateur was taken into account. Each team comprised of 4 randomly drawn players and the best 3 stableford scores were to be counted to determine the team score. The rules were clear. In case of a tie, the score of the 4th member was to be considered, and in case the score was still found to be tied, the winner was to be decided based on a countback of the last 9 holes of the best scoring member of the team. The participating corporate golfers competed across 3 handicap categories: 0 to 10, 11 to 18 and 19 to 24. While some competitors used the outing to tune up their skills by closely observing the pros and asking for tips, others used it as an opportunity to network and make new friends.
It was nice to meet Shekhar, who's just retired from ITC, and Hari, who's still working with ITC and heads marketing for ITC. So really nice catching up with them. I think good vlogs, great time. And I think a wonderful time I had today. Thanks to BT. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, day is very friendly, and I never played like this before, so It's the first time I play like this.
We would be going to a large number of cities. I think they're planning 10, 12 cities in the next year and then take it up 15, 16 cities. Golf is something which is becoming popular with a lot of corporate leaders, and we feel that it'll be a good opportunity for us to work with BT and promote golf for the corporates.
Thailand's Vishani Mishai shot 3 under 69 to take the sole lead among the pros, one stroke ahead of the Indian duo of Sania Sharma and Smriti Mehra. The Indian lady pros, trailing behind their Thai counterpart, were already planning their strategy for the course on the second day.
The golf course is a little bit tough, but I have a great shot today and great putt, so that's why I play good today.
The golf course is playing really well. The conditions are good. The greens are rolling well. The golf course is absolutely lush, so I don't think it's going to be too much of a deal, and we all have home course advantage. All the Indian girls are playing really well, and all of them are in good form. So hopefully one of us, actually not hopefully, one of us will make sure we get the trophy back home.
We're still up there. Sania and Simidi have shot 2 under, 1 shot behind, and I think we're up there. So I don't think it should be a problem catching up to them. The only thing where I went wrong today was a little bit of distance, yardage control, because some drives I didn't know where I could reach, if I could carry something, not carry something, because we didn't get a practice round in. So I think I'll be better equipped for the course tomorrow.
The few holes were tougher. No, not one. There were a few of them, 16. There's water in it, and you have to go over bunkers and all. So quite a tough one. Otherwise, we've been playing this course regularly, so it was not so difficult to play.
After an action-packed opening day of the grand finale and overnight rest, the women pros, along with a new set of top Indian golfing CEOs, were back in action at the ITC Classic Golf and Country Club. Here's more on day 2. To begin with, the skies were clear and the grass greener than ever. What better way to start one Sunday than drive away from a concrete jungle and be close to nature? And the golf course at Classic Golf and Country Club was proving to be just the ideal place to rekindle the spirit. Primed for the golfers, the course presented slick greens and finely manicured fairways. The second day's action teed off with an eager lineup of corporate golfers enjoying themselves under the clear blue skies. The Jack Nicklaus signature layout was in good shape, with several competitors admitting the course had its share of challenges.
So the hardest thing I think for the pros is to play with amateurs like us, right? And still concentrate on their game and still actually have a good round. And that actually be quite difficult because they're very focused and concentrated. And while most of the amateurs are reasonable golfers, it's still not easy because it's still a distraction. When you play other really strong golfers, it actually lifts your game, and so mentally they have to be quite tough to score well while at the same time play with a group of amateurs.
This is the first time I'm playing. Actually, I found this quite intriguing that you're playing with a lady pro, right? I think that's a different experience. Anyways, a pro-am is a great opportunity to meet, peers in a relaxed environment, yet learn from a pro, right? You get to see great pros play, pick up small things from them. And I think the fact that you're playing with a lady pro gives you a different perspective on it, right? It's also quite a humbling experience seeing how well they play.
The battle for supremacy among the pro golfers also turned out to be a cracker as Thailand's Pinappa Pulsawat beat her compatriot Vishani Mishai in the playoff. After setting up pars on the first playoff hole, Pinappa fired a birdie on the second playoff hole to clinch the title in style. Pinappa and Vishani shot a 69 and 71 to aggregate 4 under 140 in the two-day event before fighting it out at the playoff. Among the Indians, Smriti Mehra and Gursimar Badwal finished tied third at 1 under 143.
Well, we are friends. We're really good friends. We practice together, and yes, of course, we both get pleasure and we want to win so bad. But it just just gotta play my game. The golf course is really good condition. It allows us to make a lot of birdies. Yeah, it's a good golf course.
So the best part about playing in BT is that, you as a professional are also involved because you're also competing. It's not that, you're part of a four-ball where you're playing with the group and it's just you're making your team win because, at times you just get casual with that. And since your score doesn't count at times, you'd be supporting your partners that, okay, I missed a par, you should get this and all that stuff. But here, you are focusing on every part and every shot because there are 19 other professionals who are competing against you. And obviously it's a good thing about winning, right? All you come to do is to win every event that you come for. So I think that's the best part about playing and most unique part about playing in this particular program that we're a part of.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. This is the first time I've played in a program where the team that you're actually playing with is not your team. So that was interesting. So I really enjoyed it. Get to play with 6 different people. It was good.
If the pros had stiff competition, it was a great day for business honchos as they too had a great outing at the picturesque course. If the post-game chat was any indication, the golfers swung and putted with more zest and control than at the tournament's earlier editions.
It's a fantastic format the way it's being played, so I wouldn't really want to change too many things out here, right? One of the things which could be done is, as opposed to playing a first straight, 2/3 handicap or 75% I think handicap is what we are playing off, play 12 hidden holes. So that makes it a bit more exciting for the people towards the end. That's the only slight modification. Otherwise, it's a fantastic format.
Definitely one of the better tournaments I've played. It's really well managed. There's no hodgepodge. Everything's run really smoothly. And plus, I also like the format here. It's table fort, so it's pretty quick. You can just pick up the ball after, if you make a double or so. So that's really nice.
I think it's grown year by year. The first time I played 4 years back was different compared to what it is today. The conditions have become different. The game has become even more competitive. I think some of the women golfers I've met over here today, I've played actually 4 years back with them. The way they've improved their game and the rankings they've come up has been brilliant. And BT, I think, is doing a fantastic job out of it, simply because of the fact that a lot of people, it's very easy to sponsor men's tournaments and especially the men's pro-ams and the rest of it, but to actually help women golfers and to induce the game in their area is a great thing, which I think Business Today is doing today. Yeah, it's a great place to network. You meet a lot of friends over here. You also make a lot of new friends. I can hear the cheer in the background. Actually, the playoff happening. It's quite exciting. And I think the way the women play the game, especially in and around the green, the last 100 yards, their touch is so soft. It's unbelievable. That's what you keep practicing and that's what you want to do. But to watch them actually play those shots and learn from them is a great thing, at least for me personally. And it's improved my game in the last 3 odd years.
Well, it's really good. I've been here last year as well, and also went to the payoff. And it's just different style of golf, golf format that we usually play. It's really a lot of fun playing with the amateur. They're really nice and really supportive.
Yeah, what was really unique about this is actually getting to play with a pro from the LPGA. You could actually watch and see the technical elements of their game and just how good they are. Just fantastic. I made one very, very good contact for breakfast, and actually I think could be very important. So yeah, I'm actually very happy.
While the on-course battle during the day proved to be a competitive affair, the evening gala dinner and the prize distribution ceremony had a fair share of glamour as well. The winners were later felicitated at the Leela Hotel in Gurgaon in the evening that hosted the gala presentation ceremony and dinner.
The tournament has grown from strength to strength, and we have provided a platform, given corporate golfers an opportunity to actually play alongside professionals, to understand what the professionals' ideology is of the game, to seek inputs and tips from the professionals, and to also understand the challenges that professionals face in today's age and time. And the challenges are quite daunting.
I hope this tournament lasts or outlives all of us. And it'll be great to be here for the 30th, the 40th or whatever. Maybe I'll be far more stooping then if I'm still around, but it's good to be around. Great tournament. I enjoyed it. I'm sure all the rest of you did. And if you didn't win, so be it. That's the whole concept of amateur golf. A few people win, they take home a prize or 2 or 3, but the rest of us, we have a great time.
While the lady pros looked ravishing in their designer dresses, the corporate golfers could be seen discussing missed opportunities and unexpected chances.
For me, really, everything's about matching on the golf course, and outside the golf course is generally, anything that makes me comfortable. Like I hate wearing a short dress and being, like fixing my dress all the time, or wearing a long dress and tripping over it, and all of that. So I think dressing up glamorously I need to give it a lot more thought.
No, it's not very difficult to change attires. We have to change clothes as we have played. It's so easy, and we felt quite comfortable in this. Anything comfortable for the golf is colors are naturally reds and greens and all bright colors are welcome on the golf course. And the office is naturally formal wear has to be done.
I have a very limited wardrobe when it comes to casual wear. Golf stuff I have tons. Anybody can raid my closet. I have too many golf shirts and everything, but party stuff I always raid my sister's closet. So it's quite limited. We're not the same size, so anything from her closet that fits me normally. So today I just had two choices. One was my dress and one was hers, and I went with hers because she has the better style, I think. Everybody thinks so.
Well, now it does. Initially it was a bit of a issue with me because I used to go bonkers thinking about, oh my god, we have to go for a pro-am party, you got to look different. But now it's coming in more natural. I still like keeping it very simple as I keep it on the golf course. So I think keeping it simple on the golf course and off it, even for the parties, that's my style.
While Thai pro Pinappa Pulsova took away the winner's check for 1,08,000 rupees, her compatriot Vishani Mishai got richer by 76,800 rupees for being the first runner-up. India's Smriti Mehra and Gursimar Badwal were joint second runners-up.
And ladies and gentlemen, the winning team.
The team of Sanjeev Kumar, Sandeep Kumar, A. Keshav Murthy and pro golfer Neha Tripathi emerged victorious with 111 points. Bhupinder Berry, Ravi Khanna, Vivek Talwar and Thai pro Panuma Vitaya Konkomol clinched the runner-up team trophy with 109 points. Sanjeev Kumar with 40 points won the 19 to 24 handicap category title. Kavi Arora with 42 points emerged victorious in the 11 to 18 handicap category, while Mayank Arora with 39 points bagged the top prize in the 0 to 10 handicap category. Rohit Nath with 340 yards won the title for the longest drive for day 1, while Siddharth Sangwan with 310 yards won it for day 2.
Yeah, the playing the Pro-Am was amazing because the weather was perfect. It cleared up in the morning, and the fact that we are playing with some really good pros. The girl I played with, she was just very good today. She played 4 under, and she was keeping the group together. So it was an amazing experience just playing with the pro, and I think just the influence and rubbing off of playing with the pro and the team that I played with just caught on to me, and I made some lucky putts which kind of scored, and here I am. Because I've been playing golf for about 15-18 years. I've never won anything before, so this is kind of where it is.
The whole concept is wonderful. Okay, the rub-off would be on both sides. Even the pros would try to get some, opportunities to interact with the corporate folks. Try and, look at the possibilities of sponsorship maybe, all right? More so in the longer run. But both ways. It's very enjoyable to play this tournament, and it's extremely well organized.
In 1995, when BT started this, it was a very exclusive tournament. It called the CEOs. I was the CEO of Usha International that time, as the managing director of Usha International that time. And they called the CEOs and no one else. It was very exclusive. And they had male professionals that time. And from then, this has been the only tournament which is actually organized so well. So I played it each year for the last 20 years. And that's a very big thing.
Well, the BT Pro-Am experience has been one of the best experiences that I've had in terms of, because I play a lot of corporate tournaments around, and BT tournament has been one of the best that I've had. And it's the only format that I've played where we've been able to play with a professional golfer together, And the on-the-course experience of playing with a pro is always a different kind of a feel altogether of the game, because you have somebody really to look up to on the course, and we had a very nice interaction with the pro that we were playing with.
Well, the Business Today Pro-Am of Champions has emerged as one of the most prestigious pro-ams, standalone pro-ams in the country. We started it 19 years back with a vision of bridging corporate golfers with professionals, and it's been a dream run for us. We have had very big players, professionals playing alongside top CEOs of the country. From a 1 location event, we took it to 3, 5, and next year we'll be taking to 7 locations. So I think the best is still to come.
This was our first experience doing a golf tournament with BT, and I think it was quite a delightful experience. And we hope to continue it in the coming years and try to expand it further.
The Business Today Lloyd Pro-Am of Champions, which was first played in 1995, has established itself as the premier Pro-Am championship in the country. Over the years, the event has come to occupy a special place among India's corporate golfers and is now one of the most keenly awaited tournaments during the year. Celebrating its 19th anniversary this year, the Business Today Lloyd Pro-Am of Champions has firmly established itself as a premium Pro-Am in the country, providing some of India's top corporate golfers the ideal opportunity to not only network but sharpen their game as well. That's all we have on this show. Hope you enjoyed our coverage.